Hi Aries, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and this is going to be a career reading for the beginning of 2023. First couple months, maybe it could be for the whole year, but we're reading kind of like for the first couple months, right? Whether or not this kind of energy will continue, energy changes all the time, but only you will know that, right? But these are general, so this is why I kind of don't really want to predict uh, for the whole year, because usually the energy kind of comes up for what's going on. This is kind of how I see it from my end, right? And so, Aries, here you start with the Emperor, and this is you. But in this reading with this Five of Cups regarding your money, uh, you could, and the Five of Cups here, and this King of Pentacles reversed. I mean, maybe there's somebody here who is an earth sign, possible, but the point about this reading, I believe, is I feel like you are going through a transformation, and I feel like you're letting yourself, because I feel like you might have feel like you have given your power away and now you are taking it back. I feel like that's what you're doing in this reading. There could be somebody here in your life, a wife, a husband, a partner, maybe a business partner, possibly, who could be greedy, or they could be like kind of show offy, or just somebody who is kind of maybe brash a little bit, or somebody who just is kind of show offy, yeah, and maybe a little difficult to deal with. You could be dealing with that. You have the Five of Cups here and the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Cups we know as kind of grieving, but you know here that these two cups are still full. And that with regard to this, could be a love reading and a career reading, but we're reading it as career. So, with regard to your money here, or your life, as you are looking at your career, your creative endeavors, your business, whatever it is, particularly for you, you know that there's loss here, and you could be grieving too. You could be sad, and there may even be regret here, right? There definitely could be regret, because you're seeing your life here as like you're in transformation, because the Death card is here. So this Five of Cups, though, you know that there's something to save here. Like I'm changing. I'm going through a transformation, a spiritual transformation. I believe you are. And I also believe you could be putting something to rest, maybe a relationship. You could, because we have the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Death card in your reading, in a little 6-card reading. Yeah, so half of these are about endings. And I feel like you are striving for something, a new opportunity here with the Ace of Wands. And it is far more inspirational. Maybe it's something creative, but definitely you are seeking this, and you are doing it through transformation. Yeah, a spiritual transformation where this is no longer any good for me. Either it's a career or a relationship where you feel like your power has been taken away from, or you gave away your power. It looks like you are realizing you kind of gave away your power here. Now, if I say you gave away your power, I mean, it could be, you could be dealing with somebody who's just kind of pushy or greedy. It's possible, and maybe you feel like you've given them your power, but and it could be, maybe not indirect with your career, but with your stability. Because for me, career always has to do with stability, right? So it might not be exactly about your job, but it is affecting your financial stability, I believe. Your spiritual stability and your emotional stability, which is spilling over into your money, or your career, or your financial stability, I should say. We have the art of relaxing and interdependence. So Aries, this art of relaxing talks about this man here. He's in the pool, or not. It's not a pool. It's a river, right? Yeah, it's natural. It's not cement and with some type of company on it, company name. No, it is the river, the natural river, right? So he is here, but this man has experienced a super void, an extreme void, where he felt like down and alone and maybe broke, or right, and he realized here that this like rock bottom feeling kind of has propelled him to this kind of ascension where he's transforming, and maybe even this was necessary, this extreme void. Sometimes when we feel, when we're really down, right, that you can only go up. Yeah, you could be experiencing the end of a marriage here or end of some type of a union, and maybe it is just career, but it could be both. But all this loss I'm talking about, it's not important really, because you're figuring out like who you are and where you really want to be. Yeah, you are. And it is through this void that you have done this. And this interdependence card, let's have a look at that, because it also talks about the same similar energy to this, the art of relaxing, right? Let's have a look at being and non-being are interdependent in growth. Ease and difficulty are interdependent in completeness. So this is similar. Like you kind of had to feel some major pain to realize that in the balance of life, there was always kind of difficulty that we have to kind of contend with from time to time, right? Even if you come to a great place in your life about your career or something like that, usually down the line there's something that is kind of tipping the scales that you have to kind of rebalance or deal with or something like that, right? This is how life is, right? Long and short are interdependent in measurement. High and low are interdependent in opposition. And interdependence really means when things kind of balance off of each other, right? You could be having a great interdependent relationship with somebody where they bring this to the table and you bring that to the table, and you are able to build more than just alone. But in this reading, you are realizing here the balance here is life is really about balance, and you've experienced some type of void which is propelling you to a beautiful transformation, because here's the death card in the outcome. Yeah, it's a really beautiful reading, but there has been some pain. I definitely believe there has. We'll move the camera up so you can see the cards. And here's the Ace of Wands that you are ascending toward. And this Ace of Wands is like an inspirational opportunity, a passionate, you're seeking passion in your life. There was no passion here. Maybe in a career you were in or a relationship with somebody, and there was no balance, no. And you realize it's super important, balance, yeah. It's really interesting. One time I was talking to this, I was a lot younger. I was talking to this man, he was about 29, maybe he was 30. And we both asked each other, oh, what do you want in life? And he said peace, like balance and harmony. And I was like, whoa, I was thinking of financial things, and he probably thought you're kind of a fool, right? I don't think he really thought that, but I feel like I was at the time, because all the money, it doesn't really matter if you don't have balance within, right? And your own kind of feeling stable inside. Let's get an advice card for you, Aries. Yeah. Let's see what we have for Aries. We have the Nine of Swords. So Aries, this card, she's crying here, right? She's worried in bed. This is saying don't worry. It's also saying here, keep pushing forward, because here's the 9. The 10 is next, the completion. You're almost near the finish line in this situation. So just fight your fears here. Yeah, kind of bite your tongue or whatever, or, grit your teeth if you have to, right? But keep pushing forward, because the 10 is coming, right? And we see it here with the Death card and the transformation, all right? So it's actually a great read. It is, although I have seen, you see pain in the reading, you do, but it's great, Aries. It's always great for people to transform. And it's interesting how sometimes they really have to go through a turning point or a crisis in their life, right? And these 5s can talk about crises right here. So good luck to you in the new year, Aries. I feel like it's going to be great for you. It could take a little bit of time here. You're going through this transformation. It's possible you have to leave something, physically leave somebody or something behind here in order for you to fully enjoy and kind of walk into your new life and your new transformation with the Death card. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.